Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Taking a look at some of the road conditions out there, we do have some lingering rain and snow showers in the region. Just looking at mainly wet passes right now through the Cascades. We could see these turn a little bit icy though tonight as temperatures drop. We'll fall down into the 20s up in our higher elevations and over on the east side. We do have some wet roads out there as well along 97 and 140. So we'll just watch out tonight. We could see some icy conditions out there and some lingering snow showers could put down a quick dusting on some of the roads. We do have a shower that's rolling through the Rogue Valley right now. It's all fairly hit and miss across the region, but we do expect a lot of the shower activity to wind down as we head into tonight. Temperatures 51 in Medford, it's 38 in Klamath Falls, 47 in Montague, it's 41 in Mount Shasta, and 49 degrees in Brookings. Winds have come down quite a bit, but we will still see some breezy spots out there tonight, down to 38 in Medford. Some areas of fog possible in some of our west side valleys. Grants Pass, Medford has that chance. 27 tonight in Klamath Falls will drop down to 33 in Mount Shasta and 46 in Brookings. Now for tomorrow, the next storm system starts to roll on in. We'll get clouds to increase. Winds will pick up as well out of the south, up to 53 in Medford, 40 in Klamath Falls, and 54 in Brookings. Now, some areas are going to be wetter than others for tomorrow, but let's talk about winds first. They'll start to pick up out of the south and southeast across the region. The winds won't be as strong as what we saw with this last storm, but as we head into Saturday, that's when we're really going to be watching the Shasta Valley, as well as some of the higher terrain of the east side, the Summer Lake area. We could see winds Saturday afternoon gusting up to 60 miles per hour or more. So we do have some high wind watches in place for those higher terrain areas of the east side, and then also the Shasta Valley from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday. Do expect some gusty winds as well in the Rogue Valley. So as far as the power outage risk, it's not going to be as high as with this last storm, but still moderate. I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least some isolated power outages at least on Saturday with those strong winds picking up. So stormcast looking like this. Now let's talk rain and snow. Morning hours heading off to work shouldn't have much of an issue across the region. Rain will start to push in as we go throughout the day for the coast, coastal mountains into Josephine County. Some rain and snow for parts of Siskiyou County. But once again, we'll have that downsloping where probably not too much getting into Medford. Maybe some rain and snow showers along and east of the Cascades, but it's a better bet that we're going to see more in the way of widespread wet weather tomorrow night and then on into Saturday. Notice some heavy precipitation, heavy rain for the coast and coastal mountains. We'll see heavy rain and snow in the Mount Shasta area. The big question with this weekend is going to be snow levels, because there is the potential for some very heavy snow in the higher elevations of Siskiyou County. But if those snow levels can reach places like Snowman's Summit as well as I-5, that could be an issue. And there is that potential at times it could, where we could at least see some snow accumulation through the weekend in the Mount Shasta area. We will get some snow accumulation up along the Cascades, some of the higher elevations of the east side. We'll see more rounds of wet weather right through the weekend. So we have a winter storm watch above 4,500 feet, 10 a.m. Friday to 4 p.m. Saturday, mostly where we're going to see the significant snowfall and the biggest travel impacts. But still expecting to watch Saturday and Sunday closely with the combination of snow for our higher passes and gusty winds. We'll of course keep you posted. But in the meantime, the weather staying very active and wet and windy for the coast. This is going to be a heavier rain event this next round coming in for Friday into Saturday for the coast. More wet weather on Sunday. Also keeping an eye on storm systems into next week. Northern California, rain and higher elevation snow. We're going to need to watch snow levels very closely in the Mount Shasta area, because that precipitation is going to be very heavy. And if you can get heavy rain, it can sometimes drag that snow level down, and we could see a change over to snow. So keeping an eye on that. We'll see periods of rain and snow through the weekend in the Klamath Basin. Expect some gusty winds as well, especially through some of the higher terrain. The mountains also seeing rain and snow impacts. Those Cascade passes will likely be pretty snowy through the weekend at times. And then for the Rogue Valley, just looking at a rain event for us, periods of rain as we go throughout the weekend, but it's not going to be a total all-day washout really any day through this weekend. Also expect some pretty gusty winds.